You're listening to Civic Media. You can tune into any of our live shows on any radio station across the state with the Civic Media app. Find us in your phone's app store and listen anytime, anywhere.
Coming to Northeast Wisconsin live from the Civic Media Studios and featuring TV and radio broadcast veteran John Mino, along with the City of Green Bay's longest-serving mayor, Jim Schmidt. This is Mino and the Mayor.
Begin the day with a friendly voice, a companion unobtrusive.
And here are your hosts, John Mino and Jim Schmidt.
Hey, thank you very much. Welcome back. Hour number 3 on a beautiful Monday morning in downtown Green Bay, downtown Appleton, and downtown Oshkosh. Pretty much 52 degrees across the board. High in the mid-50s today. Cloudy, a little bit windy with showers coming up later on. Milwaukee Brewers in action on WISS tonight at 6:05, taking on the Tigers, coming off a couple of really tough losses. Today is Gardening Day, it is Pecan Day, and it is Dolphin Day, which is apropos since we're with the lady that used to live in Miami.
Hello. That's a little bit of a stretch. That's good. Okay.
Beth Nash, Indian Crossing Casino in Wapaka with an amazing entertainment lineup. And I met you a few months ago. We were both doing the show on Channel 5, Melaine and Lisa's show. And you were talking about the amazing things you had going on there. And I thought to myself, I came back, I told Todd, I said, I got somebody we got to get on the air because I don't know if people around here understand the amount of tremendous entertainment coming to Wapaka these days. Good morning, Beth.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Great to have you.
Love Wapaka, but this is top shelf entertainment.
I know. It is. It really is.
I mean, it just is. Look, I don't want to say how do you get that in Wapaka, but how do you get that in Wapaka?
Well, we're extremely excited because we are celebrating 100 years of the ICC. So,
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So Indian Crossing Casino is turning 100 years in July.
I didn't know they had casinos in Wisconsin 100 years ago. Tell me about this. It's got to be one of the oldest.
Well, and casino is a bit deceiving because we're not an actual gambling casino.
Right.
So we are a gathering place.
Okay.
And that was one of the, if you look up the word casino, gathering place is one of the definitions. So that's the one that they used back in 1925.
Got it. Okay. Beautiful.
Bingo, though? I mean, when you talk about a casino gathering place, what happened when you gathered?
They would gather for music, for fun, for dancing.
Okay.
And we're all on the Chain of Lakes.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
that's really great. So it's a waterfront venue.
Can people literally take their boats to your place and dock?
Yes.
That's so cool. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah. You can. We have new docks as of last year. They're beautiful. We can fit over 20. We have 20 dock slips. And people can come, boat up. You can order food. Eat it on your boat.
Love it.
Drinks, yeah.
So
if I didn't work with a cheap bleep, we would have a boat this summer.
not me.
Yeah, you.
No.
I told you all I needed was half, and I'll take care of everything else. But no. Want to go halves with me?
If
on
I
a
had
boat,
a
Beth?
boat,
Sure.
it
Okay,
would
thanks.
be
Let's go.
it would be up at the Chain Lakes. Tell me though, let's talk about some of this entertainment you have. I mean, Beach Boys, glam band, it goes on and on. But
I think it's awesome the Beach Boys still bring it strong.
oh man,
Yeah, we're starting it big. We're kicking off summer with the Beach Boys, and it's pretty neat. They were actually they performed at the Indian Crossing Casino in 1963.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're really, really excited to welcome them back and kick off summer. It's gonna be a good time,
That's cool.
right?
and that's followed by. Do you want to go through some of your list?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, I brought the whole list actually. So we've got
We almost have the same glasses, by the way.
But
Amazon specials.
Dollar Tree.
believe me, yours.
Yeah.
He just says that. 'Cause your
They're
glasses
not
are much
$1
nicer.
glasses,
But-
though.
but
They're
May-
$1.25 glasses.
There we go.
But this is coming up. I mean, May 21st is when this kicks off with the Beach Boys.
May 21st. Yep, kicking off to summer. It's their Sounds of Summer tour. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you haven't been to the Indian Crossing Casino to watch a music event, it's incredible. We limit
What's
it
the
to
setting?
So it's on the water.
Right.
So it's this big, beautiful venue. It's got the historic charm. However, we've been doing updates to the casino the past 2 years. So just adding new flooring, just giving the Indian Crossing Casino the facelift that it needed to stay current, but keeping that iconic charm that it's
Love it.
had since 1925.
Love
Yeah.
it.
So you're stepping into a little piece of history, but it's really a cool piece of history. And then when you go into the bar and restaurant area, you're right on the chain of lakes. You're on the channel. There's water and all the boat traffic that you get to see. It's really exciting. They've added a new part. So you walk out the back area and there's a place called The Green. It's gorgeous. You feel like you've just stepped out somewhere else and you're instantly on vacation. A beautiful green area. There's Adirondack chairs. We have live music Wednesday nights outside on the green.
Sounds like the Cape Cod or the Hamptons or some kind of those resorts people used to go to in the summers.
Yeah, you feel like you're transported somewhere
Yeah.
else. But back to the venue, then we've got a beautiful concert hall and dance floor and the iconic Indian Crossing Casino stage. And we're really excited to welcome the Beach Boys on Wednesday, the 21st. Tickets are available.
So there's two. Are there two-tiered ticket prices? Because one is standing, one is seated. Or tell me about how that works, so we can get a feel for it when we go there.
Yeah, you got it. We've got up front. It's going to be a little separate area for up front, and then standing room. Both areas are standing room. One's just a little bit closer to the stage, but all of them are great tickets.
Oh, yeah.
There's no ticket where there's no balcony that you'll be standing on from afar.
And no
up
obstructed
close and
views.
personal.
You just
It's
they're
just
there.
beautiful. You're right there, so everybody is up close.
That
and-
sounds awesome.
Love it.
To
It
see the
is.
Beach Boys.
To see the Beach Boys.
That's
to see
great.
the Beach Boys. Then we're going to bring on Warrant and Quiet Riot. So they're going
Wow.
to be here on June 28th.
That would be what Todd listened to in high school. Not even a question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's why Todd and I are getting along.
Yep.
We got that going on for us. Yeah, I'm really excited about both of those. And then on July 11th, we're welcoming back the Bodines. They've been a couple of times. Of course, one of Wisconsin's favorites.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorites. They were there last year. It's going to be a little different this year. We've got it's basically an evening with the Bodines. So we've got 2 sets of Bodines.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
It's going to be really neat.
You mentioned the water a little bit. I was at one concert last summer, I think it was, and the glam band was playing down in Manitowoc, and it was like so packed. We went up to like above the submarine museum. So you sat right there with that sound coming over the water. Oh my Lord. That's a whole different element.
Yeah.
Isn't it though?
I mean, what venue is on the water?
Right.
Not very many. It's a pretty unique thing.
That was great.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you something about this. When you get people to come up to Wapaka, or these entertainers, they're like, "Where's the Wapaka? Where's the whatever?" And then I bet when they come there, it's like, "Oh my gosh, is this cool?" I bet that happens.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is. It's a very beautiful place. It's a small town, but we are doing big things. They've got a beautiful downtown area that was just recently renovated. Lots of shops and restaurants there. They're closer to the chain of lakes is a little area called King, and they also have shops and restaurants.
I've been to King I've been King 100 times for my World War II and Vietnam veterans, visiting them at the King home.
Oh, sure.
Great, amazing cemetery. One of the most awe-inspiring things a few years back. I had to go do their story, and I got there really early on Memorial Day when the sun was like coming up, and it was like coming through the mist and everything on the hill with those from World War II, from World War I, from the Civil War, all those amazing tombstones. I mean, it's like a mini version of Arlington. It really and truly is the cemetery in King, the veteran cemetery. It's incredible.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you mentioned that because it is. It's gorgeous. It is beautiful, and we're really fortunate that we've got so many special places in Wapaka, and we're just it took me an hour and 15 minutes to get here today, so we're not far from Green Bay at all.
Piece of cake.
Yeah.
We were out there. We went to Crute's house. When you forgot your keys, we turned around and went
Plainfield.
Yeah.
Plainfield's pretty close, right?
Not far.
Yeah.
We went to Plainfield, and then we were driving back to Green Bay.
He won't give up on
he
this
forgot
story.
his keys, so we had to turn around in Wapaka. So I saw your city a little bit, and then we went back to Plainfield, got his keys, and then we drove back to Green Bay. That's the last time I was in Wapaka.
That's
It didn't take long to go back get my keys, because then when we were driving, he goes, "Wow, is that guy going fast?" I go, "How fast?" He goes, "I don't know. I'm going 95. And he just passed me."
I was late. I had
True
to get
story.
back. I had to work that. I had to work. I had to get
True
to
story.
work. I had to work. So anyway.
Okay.
But you do have a great city. It's a clean city. It's easy to get around, and you have a wonderful place there. But you have other restaurants and shops and things
Yeah.
too. I just want to say that's
There is. There's
if you
a
haven't
lot
been to
to do.
Wapaka, there's a lot to do.
Do you guys
I was-
have lodging at your place?
Not at our place.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is lodging
Plenty
in
of lodging.
Wapaka.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But the chain of lakes is beautiful. And then, if you're a kayaker, a paddleboarder, there's 21 lakes that are all connected. So it's great for anyone that loves any kind of water.
You ever
sports.
see Jim Rome there?
I haven't.
Because I think he's got a place there in Wapaka.
Okay.
Somebody
yeah.
help me out. Jim Rome, Jim Rome.
Oh yeah, he has a place. I didn't know that.
I thought he had a place. I think he has a place on the chain of lakes.
Oh,
Possibly.
that's cool.
Yes.
I'll have to Google that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I mean there's a lot of beautiful homes on
Oh,
the
yeah.
on the chain there, and a lot of people that come up from so many places, really throughout the whole United States. So yeah, and we do more than music too. So this Saturday, well, when we saw each other, Mike, months ago, it was because of the farmers market.
Oh, that's right.
So
you guys
John-
doing
yeah, so we-
that's right.
yeah.
The indoor.
Yeah, the indoor
Yes.
farmers market is what we were at. So, John, when we were there, it was indoor farmers market, and that was the thing that we started just this year, and that's great. We've got our last indoor farmers market this Saturday, so we're really excited to host that. It's a spring themed farmers market, and we've got about 25 vendors that attend. And where else can you go? Grab a coffee, grab a Bloody Mary, and shop around, support local farmers and growers.
And I love the variety.
Does the city do the outdoor farmers market then in the summer?
They do,
Yeah.
and that's downtown.
Right. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, I thought they did.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Are you involved with actually lining up these entertainers?
We have got an events manager.
Okay.
And her name is Brianna Yeska, and she handles our events. She does a great job of planning a lot of fun things throughout the year. We'll be doing Christmas in July again. We have something that's called Casino Kids. So we do fun programs for kids 12 and under. Parents can come sit out on the green, have some food, and let the kids kind of run around and play games and meet other kids, and just making memories there. It's pretty special.
Do you rent out your venue for other things, weddings or conventions?
Got a quick texter to me to rep. Eagle River is where Jim Rome is. Okay. thank you.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what?
that's nice, too.
Yes, I was just in Eagle River with some friends, and I think they mentioned that
Okay.
that he was maybe there. So
If I had
okay.
a place up at the chain, you think people would say, John Mino has a place up here.
They'd all drive by and try to get a glimpse.
Just try to get, I know, right?
Or they might say who?
There's Mino cutting grass in a tank top and biker shorts. We gotta get a picture. Stick around, Beth. Indian Crossing Casino entertainment lineup. They got great things happening on the chain of lakes. Back after this.
There's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand, tropical drink melting in your hand. We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of the
You're listening to Civic Media. Stay up to date on the latest news and information for your local community and Wisconsin by signing up for our free email newsletter. Visit civicmedia.us/email to get started.
Montserrat mystique. We'll put out to sea, and we'll perfect our chemistry. And by we'll defy a little bit of gravity.
Remember John Stamos played drums in this?
Oh, yeah.
1987.
I'll have to look it up.
Beth,
You think he's right, Beth?
remember that? Remember the old video? John Stamos played drums?
I don't remember that video, but I do hear that sometimes he makes guest appearances. At
John
some of-
Stamos does?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed.
At the
Well, that
Indian-
would be cool.
Wouldn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
Or maybe not John Stamos, but maybe John Mino shows up to play some drums.
There you go.
And again, Jim, people are like, who?
Say,
1988, by the way.
Oh,
88.
close.
88.
All right,
88.
all right. So Beth Nash, Indian Crossing Casino, which is not a casino, but it's got very, it's where the Indians used to come in, kind of hang out, and that's
Right. They were there around the lake. So there's lots of Indian mounds, a lot of like Indian heritage, but
Ever
we're-
find any arrowheads?
I haven't.
I'm big into arrowheads and stuff.
You know, I think my mom thinks that she has.
Really?
I don't know if they're official, but she's
Really?
Yeah, she's really into rocks and so.
Me too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Is your mom going to be there? I'll come hang out with your mom.
She might be.
All right.
I would just, for people like him, I would just go drop pennies just to give him a thrill. You know what I mean? Hey, tell me about your facility. I mean, it's been upgraded. It's a beautiful place.
Right.
Besides things that you put on as the director of marketing, you also rent this out for corporate for weddings. Tell me about that.
Yeah, yes. It's a beautiful venue for weddings. Actually, we've been doing on our social media some flashback Fridays, showcasing some of the people that have been married there in the past. And
have they been doing that for 100 years?
I don't know how long, but I will tell you a story that when it was back in probably 2012, I did crash a wedding. And it was at the casino. I don't know whose wedding it was.
Were you working?
No.
Oh.
I was visiting as a guest to Wapaka, and with some friends.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You intentionally crashed a wedding.
Yeah, we wanted to dance.
Wow.
So we didn't really know there was
Did you bring in a box with like a phone book in it that was wrapped?
Right.
As you
So
walked
felt
in?
like you did.
Yeah. Did you do
Like,
that?
who is that?
Yeah.
That's gotta be a
I
friend of
know.
the groom.
That's the only time I've done it, and it was at the ICC. So
Did you get busted?
almost right away. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even think we could dance a full song.
We actually just got a phone call, and the bride from the wedding's on the line. She'd like to talk to you.
I've been looking for you for a lot of years.
Do you have for someone who's going to, do they cater the food? Do you have a restaurant facility there? How does that work?
You hooked up with my brother-in-law.
So we are a waterfront restaurant and bar. We have delicious food, and we do our own catering. So for weddings, it's full service bar, food, lots of options to choose from, and so our event manager handles all of the weddings. Our big wedding season is in the fall, but we can book the ICC for those private weddings. It's beautiful. We do outdoor ceremonies right on the Chain of Lakes. Gorgeous place.
Do you have like a pontoon or anything? Do you personally?
I don't personally have a pontoon. I have a lot of friends that have pontoons.
Then why
Better
get
yet.
one?
Yep.
Yeah. And speaking of pontoons, but it wasn't actually a pontoon, it was a boat. Last July, we did Christmas in July, and we had Santa and Mrs. Claus
On a
come
pontoon?
up on boat. Yeah,
I like that.
It was really cool. They got a lot of attention from all the other boaters coming
can
by in
imagine.
July. No one expected. So we're doing that again. It'll be fun in July.
It's got to be a fun. I mean, you can live in different places and have a great job, or live in a great place and have a job. You seem like you got a little of both. You live in a phenomenal place and have a pretty phenomenal job.
Yeah, I'm very, very lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I'm sure it's well earned, but I'm just saying, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great group to work with. The guests of the Indian Crossing Casino are amazing. You meet people that come from everywhere. The music is fabulous. We've got a lot of cover bands that will be coming as well.
Let's talk about some of those real quick.
Sure. Yeah, and you mentioned the Glam Band,
Yep.
and they're coming back as well. So Glam Band, let me get the date
24th.
correct.
Yeah,
May 24th.
So that's coming up. We will be having an Easter brunch. That's next Sunday, so that'll be fun. We will have an appearance from the Easter Bunny.
All right.
And some fun cocktails that are Easter themed.
You
Glam
got
Band.
Ask Your Mother coming up.
Ask Your
Good
Mother.
friends of ours.
Okay, yep, they're great. They were with us last summer. They'll be back. Music on the Green, like I said, it's 5:30 to 8:30 on Wednesdays.
Why do I know
That's
the name
outside.
Cody James?
He's a local artist. Yeah, so he's played other places as well.
All right.
Cody James. Yeah.
Then the Bodines.
The Evening with the Bodines. Yeah.
Warrant, Quiet Riot.
I know. Yeah. And you can find this calendar that we're looking at right now. That's all online on our website, IndianCrossingCasino.com. So the lineup is there. Links to any tickets are all there as well.
I'm just gonna read this just real quick. Music on the Green with just one of the people, Jake Rock. Okay, join us every Wednesday evening from 5:30 to 8:30 for Music on the Green at the Indian Crossing Casino. Enjoy live performances from talented local musicians on the Green with a stunning chain of lakes setting the scene. Grab dinner, sip on your favorite drink, and soak in the music, the views, and the laid-back summer vibes. It's the perfect midweek escape. Great tunes, good company, and unforgettable moments under the open sky. How cool does that sound for a Wednesday?
Right.
I know. It does. It is an amazing place. You go out there, sit on the Adirondack chair, have some dinner al fresco while music's playing in the background. It doesn't get much better than that.
What does al fresco mean? I always wondered about that when I see al fresco.
Outside, I believe, right?
Is it?
Yes.
In the open air, something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, al fresco.
Okay, can I ask another really dumb question?
Probably.
What does a la carte mean?
Individual.
Individual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big word for
How about some
individual.
more? Any other questions
Yeah.
this
Anything
morning?
else like
Entree? Is that an appetizer?
No, appetizer would
Nope,
be
an
appetizer.
appetizer.
Entree would be your main course.
and then dessert, John, is what comes after.
We need to get you out a little bit more.
Just a little. Just a little.
The drive-through hasn't been doing it for me.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
A number 5.
All right.
Well, this
Had
is going to be
embarrass
great.
me in front of
And
company, didn't you, Dad?
Well, one thing I just want to say too is that hour and 15 minutes. If you don't want to spend the night, that is nothing.
And from Appleton, it's even less.
right. I mean,
Right?
and
Wow.
Appleton, Oshkosh are where big listeners are, but that's just it's right there.
Oh, listen to this. Look quite right.
Okay, this is going to be fun. We're going to see you this summer for sure.
Yes.
This entertainment is great, and just Indian Casino,
Indian Crossing.
IndianCrossingCasino.com.
Correct.
Okay,
And
all
we'll
right.
pay
I got
you.
it. I got it.
All the events, menus will be on there. Yeah, we're excited.
All right.
1989.
Thank you, Beth.
1989.
oh, no, it's earlier than that.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
1983. Thank
Ooh.
you.
Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Beth.
that's-
Come
Thanks,
back again.
guys. Good to see you.
All right,
All
you too.
right. Tavia Hopsenberger, Old Station 31 Spirits coming up next.
While the teams get ready to choose their top draft pick, you can help Mino and the Mayor choose their top craft pick.
Northeast Wisconsin is home to amazing breweries, wineries, cideries, and distilleries, and we need your help picking the best.
We've drafted 10 of our favorites, but which local craft beverage creator will go to number 1? That's up to you. Mino and the Mayor's top craft pick, drafting Northeast Wisconsin's finest one sip at a time. Now, back to Mino and the Mayor. Here's John Mino and Jim Schmidt.
Hey, thank you very much. Welcome back. Mono and the Mayor in a beautiful Monday morning. Special thanks to Beth Nash, Indian Crossing Casino. They got an entertainment lineup for this summer that just sounds spectacular. Pulling up on our boat. I'm buying this boat, Tavia, 1947, like Chris Craft, all wood.
Oh, beautiful.
With the portholes and everything.
Where did you find that?
He
Like Marketplace. I haven't bought it
Nice.
yet.
Oh.
But I'm
You're thinking about it.
yeah.
It's
And
gorgeous, I bet.
I'm gonna get a cool little cap.
where
with it.
are you going to store it, John? Where are you going to haul it on?
I got a guy. He's gonna help me out with that.
Do you have to refurbish it, or is it ready to go?
Yeah,
I'm not
what
sure
kind of,
yet.
what kind of,
Okay.
what
It
kind of-
doesn't matter,
What kind of
so I
motors
can-
on the back?
Huh?
What kind of motors on the back?
Big one. Wow. Again, he has to embarrass me in front of company.
It happens.
Yeah.
Tavia Hopsenberger, Old Station 31 Spirits. We had such a good time with you in Oshkosh a few weeks back. We just enjoyed the heck out of it. We love everything about your place. We love your family's incredible service and sacrifice to our communities and our country. I mean, we hold you in the highest esteem. Even if you didn't put out a great product of adult beverages and the whole thing, just what you guys, your whole, how you created this, it wasn't just, let's open a bar. You know, that's how you guys went upon this in an entirely different factor, but one of your high priorities was making sure you embrace your community, embrace the
Right.
legacy of where you guys were, and how you brought all these moving parts together.
History.
In a short time. I just want to say hello. It's great to have you here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And we were just so impressed with you telling your story when we were down in Oshkosh at our studios.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, we've had so many awesome, unexpected experiences with the distillery. When we were just talking earlier, I was telling you that we've had a whole bunch of fire departments from around where we are bringing in things because those antiques or that memorabilia has been sitting in their fire stations and they don't feel like it's getting the exposure to the public that they want. So they've been bringing it into the fire down to the distillery so we could put it in our little museum space.
That's fantastic.
It's been pretty cool. And everything comes with a story.
I
So-
know. That was the cool part about it when we first met you.
And we, my wife and I were at the Osthoff Resort in Elkhart Lake, and they were talking about being more better for the environment. And one of the things they can do is buy more local. We talked to them about your place, and I just think that's a good thing to do, and you have such a great product line, and you're just so community driven. I just think we have to move.
And it all comes together.
Right.
There's a
I think
reason
there's
for everything
it's a
that
great little
intertwines.
company you have there. So anyway, I just we're very very proud
Boat
of it.
Station 31 Spirits in the nice town of
Dale.
Dale,
There you go.
which is cool. And I have you gone to your summer hours yet, or you must be getting close?
We'll start in May.
Oh, in May. All right,
Yes.
so we're ready
yes.
for
The
that.
fishermen will start coming out, and all the campers and all of the vacationers that will go through our little tiny town.
Well, tell our listeners your story quickly. I just think it's a great
In
story.
case they didn't listen when we were at our studios in Oshkosh
And
at
I-
WISS.
or they missed that great article that was just in the Business Times a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the Business News,
Business News,
did
I'm
a
sorry.
great job for us. Such a great paper, too. Lots of local
Totally
community
agree.
information.
And that's 19 counties they cover.
It's impressive.
It's pretty good
Yeah.
size
Great group of people over there.
distribution. Yes.
So the distillery is in the old fire station in Dale, and that building was built in 1938. So it has a fantastic history. We've had so many people just pop over and tell us about memories that they have in that building, about events that have happened. And in those days, the fire department really was kind of like the central hub. It's right in the middle
Absolutely,
of town.
yeah.
Everything happened there. You went there for all different parties or not only serving your community as fire service, but it was kind of the central hub of our community at that time. So when we took over the building,
And it was kind of a hoity-toity job to be on that volunteer fire department too, wasn't it? I mean, you see that in those pictures. They're awfully proud sitting there.
proud, and it's impressive
Exactly.
how well run those stations are. They aren't heavily funded, so a lot of the money that comes to a volunteer department comes either from the community itself or from doing some fundraising. So it's definitely a labor of love, and people are very proud
And
of it.
pride. That's what I mean.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, number one thing that we talked about too is you came up with just some incredible drinks that you had on your menu. And it's like you literally sat around and came up with many of these, correct?
Most of them, yes. I now
Or your
have
family and every. I mean,
Yes,
it's
my friends.
Explain that, yeah.
So we have an R&D team.
R&D.
Yep, research and development.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Appetizer.
You have to test everything, and you have
Yes.
coming up with these ideas.
Well, you're
is-
doing it for the people. You're doing it for the customers. That's why
Absolutely.
you're sitting there and sampling those things over and over.
All day.
Yeah.
and mix. It's kind of like making.
I was just saying we would sign up for that. That's something we could sign up for.
Everybody wants to be on the R&D team.
I bet.
Are you
I
taking
bet.
other volunteers or
I
anything?
bet.
We have so many volunteers. It's a really long
The
list.
process is closed.
It is right now. We're good. Probably
Okay.
for the next 10 years.
Well, we got we'll take it to the anniversary to 38. So
There you go.
All right.
But tell us again a little bit about your heritage and how this all came about and where this is a personal family type thing.
Yeah, so my family's been involved in the fire service since my memory of a child. My dad started it off. And then when we lived in Seymour, my uncle was right across the street and he was on the fire department. So once dad joined the fire service in Seymour, then it becomes part of your family.
Right.
The brotherhood, the hospitality, the honor that you get, and you described even the pride
Yeah.
that you have. So then when my husband and I moved out to Dale, we both wanted to be involved in the community. It's pretty important to us to have community service. So he joined the fire department. And then our two sons ultimately joined the fire department, but we started the Explorers program, which is a program that allows teenagers to get involved in the fire department, and they can go through the training, they can attend meetings. It at least gives them some perspective on what's happening in the fire service. So with that program, then our two sons were in the Explorers program, and they now are both firefighters as well. Both of our daughter-in-laws are involved in the fire service, EMS, my brother. So it's a long heritage. Collectively, it's about 114 years that our family has in the service.
It's incredible.
Yes, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon.
So just to take that a step further, the one building that became available that you wanted was the former firehouse.
Right. So that firehouse, when it became available, my husband said to me, I think we have to have it. Okay. What would you like to do with it? And that's where the distillery idea came from, was the building, I think, I might be out of order a little bit, but the building came first, and I think the idea came second for the
You
distillery.
guys have had some weird things in space somehow come together.
We have had a lot of strange things. Wow. Another one, and
In a great way.
in the best way. We have had such good luck and so many different blessings.
Yeah.
Can't even count them all.
Cool.
The distillery came after, so you just wanted the building.
I think my husband wanted the building. There's so many people that would come in and talk about it and reminisce about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to leave there and not reflect on all those conversations you had. And it would have been so sad to see anything else ever happen to it, to see the doors close and maybe people never being able to go back in there again.
People in that area must just be so happy you guys have kept that alive.
I think so. We definitely have gotten a lot of positive feedback from the community. There's 2 schools, or like 2 camps. There's the camp that comes in and says, oh, I remember when my dad was a fireman.
Right.
And then the other camp is, I remember when this was a different business, and it's so nice to see the doors still open.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some pictures in there of some of the old firemen. And then we also have a board where previous firemen, like a plaque, and they would have their names engraved on the plaque.
Cool.
And people will come in and they find someone, a relative maybe, like on the board. And then they'll grab a little piece of paper and a pencil that we have sitting over there, and they'll
Art?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's that called? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I
They do that
I
at
can't
the
remember
wall
what's
in Washington, D.C.
Right.
for the-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
can't think
all
of the name
right.
of it.
So you got into the distillery business, and that's
Charcoal
become very
sketch? Charcoal sketch? Charcoal edge? No. Okay, never mind.
appetizer. But this has become very, very popular since what, 2000? When did the laws change where you could make your own hard liquor in Wisconsin? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11?
I don't even
But whatever.
know.
But anyway, you guys are doing this now.
Let's just
and-
put it used to be a lot harder than it is now. Yeah.
no doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yes.
But you brought your menu in when we talked last time. It's just unbelievable. And I think you're the author of a lot of those drinks.
The creator?
The
Yeah.
creator.
The
mixologist?
I think the way
I'm gonna
those
get
are
a shirt.
written are very right. And how is that all working for you?
It's going really good.
I can see that. Yes.
We're introducing some new spirits. So
All right.
I actually brought some cocktails for you guys to try. So this one,
By the way, do you know what this is, Jim?
A glass.
But you know what kind of glass this is? Specific person. And I saw that. I said, I want to buy that glass. It's a tasting glass. It's shaped just for tasting, correct?
Yes. It's a Glencairn glass.
Oh, Glencairn.
Yes.
And-
So they're used most often to sample different liquors. So I brought you some to sample.
What can I sample here?
So that one that you have is the smoky lemonade. So we grill lemons because we're in the fire station. You have to have
You
something
grill
smoky.
them?
Well, that's
Have you ever had grilled pineapple?
yes.
Same concept. Grilled lemon. It brings out a little bit of like a caramely, smoky flavor.
Nice.
And then our citrus vodka is in there as well. And that's a key lime lemon combination.
Really smooth.
And it's supposed to be really refreshing.
Well, that's what I mean. Really smooth and refreshing.
So you should get a little taste of the charred and grilled lemon.
I
And
haven't yet. Give me a
squeeze
couple
it.
more.
Keep tasting. Keep testing.
Give me a couple of minutes. Give me half an hour.
And then the other cocktail I brought for you features our berry vodka. And this is a combination of blueberry blackberry vodka. So, I'm sorry. It's blueberry blackberry.
Jim's not a
and one
drinker.
vodka.
Todd, you want to sample that one?
I will try.
Yeah, I'll sample that one. Really nice.
That's a
really
good idea
refreshing.
with that. To get that smoke. That's a really good idea.
It's a
That-
fun idea.
Right.
Yeah.
To smoke the lemon, and that goes in first, and then ice, and then the vodka. I'm
got
assuming.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And is that
The
lavender
cool
in
thing
there?
about fruits.
Is that lavender?
This is blueberry blackberry.
Okay.
But
with
is there lavender in your
blueberry
drink?
infused
Oh, no,
lemonade.
no. There's a,
What is that?
Thyme.
Thyme.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I knew that.
And if you rub it, you can smell it.
Oh yeah.
Really?
But the blueberry blackberry vodka
wow.
is mixed with lemonade that's infused with blueberries.
So
So
you
it's
guys don't
delicious.
just toss things together. You create.
That's the mission.
You create. You don't just mix.
Right. Right. We don't want these. We call these 2-minute cocktails.
Okay.
Because it can, in some instances, our cocktails can take up to 2 minutes to put together.
To make? Okay.
We usually do everything from scratch. We have a few things that are pre-mixed, but the lemons, for example, those come right out of we get them off the grill, we put them in a bag, and we wait for you to come in and order it, and then we squeeze it.
Wow.
So,
Talk about taking that extra step, huh?
yeah, it needs to be fresh. There's definitely a different flavor when you eat something fresh versus if it's been sitting for a while. But there are other things too, like the blueberry infused lemonade. I don't wait for you to come in before we make that. That has to happen before time because then the flavors can mingle together a little better.
We have to ask, though, if you make an old fashioned, do you muddle?
So we are just starting old fashions. We
Okay.
have a vodka old fashioned, But that one is with orange bitters and demerara sugar. So that we don't do any muddling with.
Got
It's
it.
just the sugar dissolving in the orange bitters, and it is delightful.
It sounds good.
It makes my mouth water.
I made mine just now.
That's a very refreshing, that first drink you
Yeah.
have. I mean, that's a summer drink. I bet you are going to go through. And to put time in there adds just a little bit of that, what's the word I'm looking for?
Little something different.
Right.
Yeah.
That is-
Savory.
yes.
Yeah.
Savory.
That's a good idea.
You know what this is? It's funny you talk about things, connection, like talking with Beth there at Indian Cross Casino, sitting on the water, hearing the Beach Boys or something, and having this drink right here
Right.
would make for like a perfect night.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's exactly how we describe them. Sitting on the end of the dock, watching the sunset with
Yeah.
your feet up,
Yep.
having a cocktail.
This would be perfect.
And that the word is perfect.
It is.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Nicely done.
Tell me the
We're going to have to send a quick break. When we come back, I want to make sure I always pronounce it right. Tavia,
Correct.
not Tavia, because
Tavia.
otherwise it'd be Russian, right?
Actually, it is Russian.
It is
Actually,
Russian.
Tavia.
I'm Polish, but my name is Russian.
Right. Okay. I think we talked about that once before.
Yes.
And I think I said you needed to check out your heritage. We think you're Russian. Okay. So work on that.
Okay.
Old Station 31 Spirits in the town of Dale. It is such a great day trip to come there to see your facility and see what you guys do with this. It's beyond a normal. I don't mean you know what I'm saying. It's just
Yes.
like so many other elements that come into it. We're gonna send a quick break. Back with more right after this.
Then I watch him roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay.
You're listening to Civic Media. Find the latest news, information, and archives of all your favorite shows on the Civic Media website, civicmedia.us.
Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Listen, sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, 2,000 miles I roam.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here with Tavia Hoffensberger from Old Station 31 Spirits
In Dale.
in Dale, Wisconsin, which is, I think you know where Dale is, but maybe you haven't been there. Just right down the road, 41 to 96.
That's
and
it.
It's, what is it? What, 45 minutes?
From where? Green Bay?
Yeah.
How many
Is it
from
more?
Appleton?
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes from Green Bay, and we're about 12 minutes from Appleton.
Okay,
beautiful.
It's a pretty quick drive from Appleton.
You got food and cocktail infusion, and you got somebody that's a very, very close friend of ours coming up.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
and you will love this. The people will love this if you've never seen it before. The chef, Ace Champion. And when we say chef, that's just one of his things that he brings to the party.
He is very dynamic, multi-talented man.
We're a pretty big fan of his. And he's been on here and he's done a lot of things in this community.
Yes.
And
I actually heard him on your show.
Oh.
So I was driving into work, heard him talking about what he does,
Yeah.
and thought I have to
Your
call
place
him.
to be perfect.
yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I am so excited.
so
I,
what's the chef doing out there? Let me just.
well, I called him right away and said, hey, this is what we're about at the distillery. Here is what we do. Community service is a huge thing for us. So we really like you to come to the distillery. And he did not hesitate. Absolutely.
And
Give
one of
me
the
a date and
greatest
time.
guys you'll ever meet. Just a good human being.
And super creative too.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I like to do is the cocktail pairing. So that's kind of where, doing my recipes for the food and pairing up what he's making and try to create a good cocktail that complements it. And then he came up with this fantastic idea, and actually he's been doing it for a long time, is actually using the spirits in the recipes. So we're releasing a bourbon, and the bourbon he's going to use in his bourbon pecan chicken that he's making at the distillery. And then he did the Banana Fosters with you guys on that segment that I heard him. He's going to use our vodka to make the white sauce for the Bananas Foster.
And that's Ace. That's how he does it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So when is this?
April 29th.
Oh, that's coming up then. Mm-hmm.
Right
Okay, we
around
got
the
to
corner.
promote this.
Our tickets are all sold out.
Oh, they are? Okay. Forget about that.
We're still going to promote it.
After 3 days.
Wow.
Once we posted it, in 3 days, the tickets were gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, we'll just have to do it again.
And I don't know if you've ever had anything like Ace
Or raise the
at your
price.
thing. I mean, he'll pull in an instrument. This is a 12,000-year-old thing. You know what I mean?
He talked about
And this,
that.
it's just
yes.
like, it's incredible.
One of the interesting things and where he and I really connected was the topic of the community. He loves to teach. So his visit to the distillery isn't just about making food. He's actually going to demonstrate how he's doing it.
Oh, yeah.
So that people that are there can walk away with some ideas of how to use not only our spirits, but also his talents in being a chef. So
He can
it's
do it all.
exciting.
Oh, good. Well, April 29th, even though it's sold out, I mean, it's still, it's great that you guys are working together because your heart's in the right spot. I'll tell you that. Community and charity. And yeah, that's going to be a fun event.
Okay, can I try one thing?
Yes.
What's this?
So I brought you some 4.5-year-old bourbon.
Okay.
So this is our new release. It'll come out at the end of this month, at the beginning of May.
Okay.
In fact, we're going to do the big reveal when Ace is at the distillery, when the chef is with us.
Wow.
We'll do the big reveal. But this is like a soft reveal, if you will. So we brought you a 4.5-year-old bourbon that we're selling.
And the name of it is?
It's Old Station 31 bourbon. It's straight bourbon. And it is delicious.
And this would be an actual tasting glass, of which I've never seen before.
It is an honest-to-goodness tasting glass.
Probably
The
something
shape of
for
it,
how the air goes or something?
you got it. It's a tulip shape is how it's referred to. So what happens is you just pour a smidge in there, and then the tulip shape of it holds the scent or the smell near the bottom of the glass. And then as you tip it to sip from it, the smell escapes out of the glass because of the shape. So not only do you get to taste it, but you can smell it all at the same time.
Is it wrong if your nose is too big to fit in the glass? Is that an issue? Because it is.
That's not a problem. You can. You don't necessarily have to put your nose in the glass. You can just sip
Get
it.
one nostril.
It's a really cool concept, and it actually works. So we've experimented just for fun. Like if you were to drink just out of a regular rocks glass versus a
Like you
tasting
can
glass.
smell it really good.
Yes.
Is that different
That's
than
the exact
drinking?
design.
Is that different than drinking straight out of the bottle, John?
I don't know,
It should
Jim. I've
be.
never done that.
Well, I have a bottle here if you want to give it a
Well,
pull.
I'll try it now. First time for everything. Sage, pay no attention to what's going on here.
So is that-
Todd has lost control.
Is that
Sorry, Todd.
so? That bourbon is in a barrel right now. I take it. It's Is that ages in a barrel?
It's delicious.
It is
I
delicious.
hate to say it. It's deliciously delicious.
It is delicious. You should have smelled the distillery when we were bottling it. It was like heaven in there. So they do age in barrels, and then there were 4 barrels that we had, and then we poured them all into one container so they could mix together,
Oh wow, cool.
and then we bottled them. So right now they are all in bottles
Okay,
and ready,
nice.
ready
to
to be
go.
labeled and
And they're
sold.
for sale on that night with Ace?
Yes.
Is that going to be the first time?
Yes,
Wow. What
Fun.
a big night.
it is a big night.
Oh my gosh, folks! I got to tell you, give this a plug one more time. I know bourbon aficionados are going after like $1,500, $2,500 bottles.
It's impressive.
But if you're looking for some amazing taste, go ahead and give this a plug, please.
Yeah, Old Station 31 straight bourbon whiskey, 4.5-year-old bourbon whiskey that we have at the distillery. And roughly, I would tell you it's a higher rye profile for those of the connoisseurs that are more interested in
It's
what
got a
type.
little something working with it.
Let's talk about the raw materials, I guess, for lack of better words. That's all local, right? Pretty
For
much
the
the ingredients that go into this. Isn't this pretty much?
So we grow a lot
Right.
of our own stuff.
I think that's
but
awesome.
not the corn, which our
Yeah.
vodka's white organic corn, and we can't grow that here. We don't have a long enough growing season.
Okay.
So we actually have to source that from a Midwestern granary down in Illinois.
Okay. Great.
Well, whatever it is, wherever it comes from, turns
Good
out
stuff.
great.
Perfect.
Give yourself a quick plug, please.
Yeah, come visit us at Old Station 31 Spirits in Dale, Wisconsin, right on Highway 96, about 8 miles off of 41.
Can't beat it. Thank you for everything you guys do, and
you, guys.
congratulations.
Yeah,
What a
thanks.
success story.
It's been a good journey, and thank you for your support. We
Thanks for
appreciate
being a
it.
part of our show. Yeah. Wow, what a phenomenal show with phenomenal guests. Thank you, everybody. Back in tomorrow morning, Man of the Mayor. See ya.
The national news cycle never stops, but it can be hard to find news about your local community. Civic Media is dedicated to providing quality local and state news coverage across Wisconsin. With the Civic Media app, you can get notifications about local stories that matter to you and your community. Find the free Civic Media app in your phone's app store and choose notifications from the menu to tell us what kind of news you want to hear about.